Hey everybody, welcome back again to the AD&D 2nd Edition channel. I've got yet another pickups here, and one really special item that was sent to me in the mail by someone who goes by the name of Evil Twin Mason on Discord. And if you haven't checked out the Discord that we've got going on so far, it's a really great community. There's a number of different ones I'm involved in around this, but generally it has a lot of the same members. But if you have not checked out the Save or Die Discord, you definitely need to do that. There's also an artisan craft one, which I'm going to put links down below to all of these as well. And then there's also a basically like a D&D trading and selling and just like pickups and a whole variety of different things. And it's all about crafting. That's all about painting, and that's why, you know, it's really healthy kind of community right there. And so I'll show that at the end here because that's really like the highlight, I think, of this particular pickup video. But I will show you what I've picked up in the stores and in the thrift stores lately. So first thing I picked up, and I've seen this before in the, what do you call it, one of the crafters channels, and I'm trying to remember which one, but I've seen people use these in numerous times. And this was a Star Wars figure that basically comes like with, and it was in a box and it had like a little character in it. I just pulled all that out because all I really wanted was this. I got this when I was in Rochester, so I didn't really want to like ship it all back like in its box and everything like that. I didn't want to bring it back that way, so I just kind of took it out of its bag. But you can see that's a pretty good base for a monster right there. And this was obviously from, I think it was, what was it, Rogue One or whatever it was. I can't remember which one it was now. It wasn't Rogue One, was it? Anyways, it was one of those Star Wars movies. This was one of the creatures that was on Han Solo's other ship, but comes with all these like squiggly bits too. And it was at a Five Below, so I picked up for $5 and thought it would be a great thing, you know, for hacking together something. People have suggested a Kraken. I've seen other things. Some people have just used these tentacles like and made something like sort of sticking out of the water kind of effect going on, and you know, and painted them different colors and that kind of thing. It is hollow inside, so I don't know, it's not totally like that solid, I guess, but I mean, honestly, it's not gonna break or anything like that. It is pretty solid otherwise, and you just have to figure out what you're gonna do with like all the holes and everything on it, but still cool nonetheless. And when I saw it there, and I remember seeing it in, I think it was like a Blanco video or something like that, might have been like a miniature mashup video, I can't remember now, but anyways, yeah, so there you go right there. I also got this here at a thrift shop, although I don't play this edition. This is, I believe, 3rd edition, if I'm not mistaken. This might be a 3rd edition book, and I do have stuff for 3.5 because We Roll Dice plays 3.5, and I was going to get into games with him, although I think we're probably going to be playing some 5th edition as well. But anyway, so I picked this up. I thought it would be an interesting read. I don't know if it's totally useful in 3.5 because I'm sure some of it has changed, but still, like, just for the artwork and just the read alone, and you know, maybe not using it for that kind of stuff, but there might be detail in there. And I figured for $5 I wouldn't pass it up. It's in decent shape, although it has some weird kind of bubbling to the coating on it. I'm not really sure how that happened, but still nonetheless a decent find, I think, for $5. And then also at the same thrift stop, although this was on, or shop rather, this is on a different day, I found yet again the Magic the Gathering Planeswalker set. This one seems to be popping up in my area a lot recently, but this one here was super cheap, and I'll get to the price here in a second. But other than a little crease in the box right there, it is like absolutely brand new. Nothing's been opened at all with it, other than maybe it was pulled out, but you can see everything's like in its bags, got the dice, got everything. These things are still sealed inside and the whole bit. So this one's never actually being used, and I mean, that's a pretty good bonus right there. And again, for the minis, again, 35 minis in this set, you can't beat that. I mean, it's a good deal, and I've painted up a number of them already, and I'm really pleased with the way that they turned out. For that there, I paid, trying to find it there, see it really up close there, $3.99, so $4 for that. So I thought that was, you know, a killer deal. I couldn't leave it behind yet again for 35 minis, $4. What are you gonna do about it? You gotta buy it. So that's that. And If anybody's interested in any of the minis that are in that set and you want to work out a trade or something like that, let me know, because I do have basically like 2.5 sets of them right now. And not all of them am I not using, but it's just like, you know, I have 3 sets of them right now, so I have quite a few, and likely I'll be finding them in the future. And then this what came from Evil Twin Mason on Discord. This is the highlight of it, and I haven't really seen it yet. Like, here's the package. I've just opened the end of it, but I haven't really pulled it out. Got my hand in there ready to pull it out though, and here we go. This is what he sent me. So I had said I didn't have any skeletons. I have some undead, but I do not have any skeletons. And he set me up with what it looks like to be more than just skeletons in here, and that's pretty awesome. So let me just check out this big guy here first. That's definitely not a skeleton, but I appreciate that very much, because I can use that as some sort of undead. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that is. It's hard to see here in the lighting I have. It's sort of optimized so you can see things and not optimized for me. It's kind of giving me a bit of glare. So let's see here. But really cool nonetheless. I love that, and it's a larger sized mini, and I don't really have a whole bunch, like other than a couple of dragons. I don't really have you know, minis of this sort of size and caliber, and comes on a really cool base. So that's kind of neat right there, that's for sure. What else do we got here? Some larger sized guy. I'm not familiar with what this could be, but it looks like almost like an ogre or something of that nature, so that's kind of cool for sure. Another one here, similar kind of idea, just holding a different weapon, but yeah, so I'm down with that. Thank you very much, by the way. Getting into it, there's another one. He's been, I don't think, primed, or maybe, no. So I guess they were originally that kind of plastic, maybe. I'm not sure if they're part of the same set, but very cool. And wow, really cool mini there too. Holding some kind of like musket or something. I'm not sure about that, what range that one's from. If you guys know, let me know, because we just talked and he said he was gonna send me some skeletons, which is this is one of those, and that's a really cool sculpt for a skeleton. So I'm pumped about that. I was not expecting all these minis. I was expecting like a few skeletons. This is like some sort of like white or whatever you call it. Pretty cool right there, like some sort of undead wraith, or wow, really neat. Here we go, like another skeleton. Really nice. Like I said, I was expecting like maybe like 5 or 6 skeletons, so this is like right up my alley here, that's for sure. Really neat. There's another one. Really nice. Well, thank you very much, man, because like I'm showing the skeletons. That's literally what I was expecting, and he threw in like additionally way more than I was expecting. So really nice right there. One of these guys, I think this guy got a little keeled over maybe in the shipping, but what are you gonna do? I mean, you know, these guys got kind of flimsy legs. I mean, they are skeletons, so I'll have to reform him, but again, that really adds to my skeletal army right there. I'm looking at this right now, and I'm sort of seeing like at least you know, 6, maybe 7 or 8 even skeletons. So really cool. Wow, that is a cool mini right there. Like really neat, man. Wow, impressed. Here's some like more undead types. Not really a skeleton per se. I think it's like more so, maybe. It's hard to say. Like maybe a zombie or something to that effect. Another one guy that got a little keeled over, but a similar sculpt to the last guy there. So I can have to heat him up maybe and bend him back, but neato. And there's that one. Get a good visual on it. And then finally, this guy right here. So I was expecting like, you know, 5 or 6 or maybe 7 overall, just like skeletons. Said he had a few that he could send me because I was looking for some, and he just sent them my way, and really appreciate it, because check this out again. You know me, I'm gonna be painting for days now. Really pumped about it though. Like I said, I was not expecting this many. to come in the mail. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate keeping me in mind and helping me out, and that's what these Discord kind of things are all about. I mean, we're helping each other out, we're sending people stuff, we're looking on the lookout for deals, and that's what it's all about. And if you want to, I will put links down below so you can join on in. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I'll see you all later.